Hey everybody, I want to show these off. These are History Channel's mini-series. Every once in a while, History Channel will do sort of like a special occasions and stuff of movies of different eras of our history. And this is something I'm into deeply, especially things like this. And then Build America. Here we got Frontiersmen. This was the first one, miniseries that they did. This is basically from after the Civil War ended up until about I'd say roughly 1910, 1912, and this was their latest one, Titans, which is basically covering from World War One, end of World War One, going into World War Two. But one thing for sure, people, these are like, if you ever seen any of these, they're basically little mini-series about certain people. Right here we have, this is mainly about Washington. This one here is says Grant. Here we got Blood and Glory, the Civil War in color. Here we have the end of the Civil War, basically from Sherman's March up to hunting down and catching John Wilkes Booth. And here we have the World Wars, which is probably a 30-year gathering from World War One, which is, you know, the 1910s, the 20s, 30s, 40s, basically a 30-year war. This is where I get, like, as I'm talking about like certain events in history, this is where some of the stuff I get my research from, because the people that talk about, you know, like these people, you know, whoever they're talking about, they are historians and college professors. These are people that dive into these people and say, like, you know, this is what they did and this is how they acted, you know, and everything. But whenever I give my review on, you know, some people, I take that but I put it in my own words. And this one here is a good example. Everybody knows, you know, FDR was president during the Great Depression, got his president during World War II. But one thing that the professors and historians, when in this one, what they talk about, what's not in history books, is that FDR was playing both sides. He was telling the American people, we will not go to war with Europe, but in reality, he wanted it. If you ever seen this on the History Channel, whenever they brought this out this past Memorial Day, I sort of like summarized it, but it's pretty much what one of them says. One of these people that actually study history. I can't express that enough. One of them actually says, similar to what I just said, he told the American people he does not want to go to war in Europe, but he did. I can't express that enough. But these are great miniseries overall. And I hope the History Channel continues to do things like this, because this is where I get my information from. I might summarize it up a little bit so that people can understand it better. But if you ever watch these, or have seen any of these are great miniseries to have if you love American history. And I gotta say, these three right here, I love more than any of these, because this is where I think history is the importance. Here we got this one here. I'm just going to say this one here. This is talked about from the American Revolutionary War up till about the American Civil War. Like I said, this is like after the Civil War. This is during, you know, at the end of World War I, going into World War II. So I thought I'd show these off. These are all great miniseries. And I'm hoping that the History Channel does a little bit more. Do more of these. They usually bring them out in on Memorial Days, weekends and stuff. So hopefully they'll continue doing more, especially with this series, or maybe even give us some more generals from the Civil War and a few more of American Revolutionary War. So I hope that clarifies this, but some of these, I thought I showed these off. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.